Hello, my soulful Saggies. Welcome back to my channel. As you know, I'm Sagittarius Scorpio, and I am here to deliver you another guided message. I felt called to do a reading for you guys. For anyone that's having difficulty cutting cords with something or someone, in order to usher in the new. So, you know, we had Gemini moving, or North Node moving to Gemini. We have the Venus retrograde in Gemini right now, plus, of course, Pluto, Capricorn, or Pluto, Saturn, and Jupiter all retrograding in Capricorn. Well, Saturn isn't there yet, but I think it's in 1 degree Aquarius, so it's going to be there soon. But anyway, we have a lot going on. That's kind of stirring up a lot for twin flames. So I highly recommend that you check out the Twin Flame Collective if you are dealing with that, especially because South Node moved to Sagittarius. So there's a lot of past life stuff coming up for you guys. I want to let you know that during the cleansing ceremony, I had a terrible stomach ache. So I think that some of you are, you might need to watch what you eat. And then also, you know, sometimes stuff happens outside and I'll take note of it. And there was this guy that I noticed who was smoking that walked by, and I was like, oh, I'm not going to say anything about that. And then I'm looking out the window, you know, 30 seconds later, and there he is again walking the other direction. So I do feel the need to mention that. So like you might need to, you know, work on that, because obviously whatever you're putting into your throat chakra is ultimately, you know, going to be influencing the rest of your body. But I heard when I was cleansing the shadow deck, like, I just need serotonin. And let me remind you, my dears, that the gut produces most of your serotonin. You know, so your gut health is directly correlated to your mental health. So just keep that in mind. I don't know if I have ever mentioned it on a Sagittarius video, but I went to school for cell molecular biology and neuroscience. That's what my degrees are in. Obviously, this is my calling and not that, but I know a lot about the biological system, so just keep that in mind. So we have reflection coming out in reverse, which like doesn't really matter, but I feel like the universe is reflecting things back at you. I feel like the reflection is a little bit upside down though. Like, I think that you're a little bit focused on maybe the shadow. It's possible you're doing shadow work, but it's like the universe is reflecting things back at you, but I don't think you really like what it's reflecting back at you. There could also be some like self-image issues here. What else for Saggies? What else for Sagittarius? Whoa. So these as you saw, they wanted to put on a little bit of a show. We have miracle in reverse and relationship in reverse. So I think that there is some sort of miracle that didn't pan out for you in terms of a relationship. And I think it's got you pretty blue, to where like you feel like you can't believe in miracles is what I'm hearing. You know, you can make your own miracles. But like, if it's gonna happen, you haven't made room for this miracle to happen, because what are you doing? You're focusing on some negative things that are being reflected back at you. You know what I mean? You're manifesting that. You're blocking the miracle in relationship. Message from afar. So I feel like you are going to be receiving some sort of message. I wonder who it's from. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so I don't know if that is you sending a message, if that is your spirit guides or ancestors, or if it's a person that maybe you've been longing for that's going to send you a message. Let's see what this reflection, what's going on here for Saggies. So, yeah, we have the Devil and the Lovers in reverse. Yeah, like the way you... I am sorry about this, because there is toxicity that is stuck in the union between you two, between the twin flame, between the soulmates, and it is stuck, and you are stuck focusing on this, and that's why it's being reflected back at you. You are, you know, yeah, that's, oh, I'm so sorry. All right. What's the light aspect here? Why? Okay, that's too many. That's too many. Yeah, you're stuck in dark energy is what I saw with the steel energy and the dark energy together. Like, gotta get out of that. What's the light energy here? Why? Why is there stuck in darkness? Plusle using tag draw. So in Soulmate Twin Flame, this is the positive energy. And I feel like there's such a positive energy when it comes to the solar plexus chakra, which is, you know, of the, you know, Leo, 5th house and things of that nature, where it's like the sense of self and personality. There's some sort of like surprising positive energy when it comes to the solar plexus, and this is drawing energy from you is what I'm hearing. It cheers on friends with pom-poms made of sparks. It drains power from telephone poles. So, you know, this is about cheering on friends and draining energy. So I feel like this person might be a psychic vampire, might really use their energy to psych a bunch of people up. But like, look, there's a trainer that's just like disappointed. And I feel like, you know, they use their energy to psych up, you know, their friends or things like that. And it says it drains powers from telephone poles. So they might, you know, use you maybe as an energy source to drain from you, or, you know, telephone pole on their phones. Like they might be, you know, really getting their energy from the telephone to and from, it appears. And that might be you as well. Like, I feel like this is the other person, because it's like, why is it stuck in toxicity? And it's like, because of the positivity. Like, what? Like, I think that it's like you're mirroring it back in the opposite way in the shadow. Like, there's so much light in the light. There's so much positivity there that it's like causing you to be stuck in that devil energy. Wow. What's the shadow here? Which makes sense because of the South Node to Sagittarius that just happened like a week and a half ago. That's a big shift, and it's definitely causing some really crazy fucked up energy like this. The shadow is the heart chakra. So yeah, your heart is very much in the shadow. I feel like you are realizing that there's toxicity there and that you are trying to mend it and work on your heart chakra in the 5D. What's the miracle in relationship in reverse? Like, why are they stopping this miracle from happening? Why don't they believe in these miracles? The 6 of Pentacles in reverse, because there's some sort of, you know, physical energy when it comes to, you know, money, housing situation, anything that you can put your hands on that someone is unable to give to another person or to multiple people in some way. And for some reason, that energy is causing you to believe that you cannot manifest miracles in this relationship. What's the light energy? Yeah, the pincushion going right to the heart chakra. This is shocking needles. So it's like this yellow energy, you know what I mean? Like, this solar plexus has been such a shock to your solar plexus, and I think it's hurting your heart by how this solar plexus energy. It says it feeds on seaweed, using its teeth to scrape it off rocks. Electric current flows from the tips of its spine. So honestly, I feel like, again, I feel like that is the other person, and like they are, because it's talking about, you know, hurting them with the spine. I feel like they are just pricking your heart chakra there. What's the shadow here? Yeah, this wants to go here too. Nick it. So this is Fox Spirit. This is a dark type that's instigating here, that's in the shadow. So there's some shadow energy, this fox, that is instigating towards the heart. Like, it wants to go right to the devil and the heart. So there's definitely some dark energy around you. And it's that trickster fox spirit, you know what I mean? Sly. It says, aided by the soft pads on its feet, it silently raids the food stores of other Pokemon. It survives off its ill-gotten gains. So this can be somebody who, you know, it's talking about raiding the foods of others. So someone who might be stealing energy. You know, it survives off ill-gotten gains. This is someone who does like immoral things is what I'm getting. Ooh. All right, let's see about this message from afar. Be careful of whoever that is. So this wants to come out stuck, and it's similar to the Six of Pentacles. So the message from afar is the King of Swords. This is a, you know, divine masculine energy that's stuck here of getting some sort of message. So I feel like someone definitely knows what they want to say, but it's like there's someone's coming in with some very concrete words is what I'm hearing. I don't know if it's you to somebody or someone coming in towards you, but I feel like there are words that are stuck that want to be said about this energy with the Pentacles. What's the light energy here with the King of Swords? Mudbray using Stampede. So this is about fighting. This is a fighting type using Stampede. So I feel like this might kind of come out of nowhere. Like it's the King of Swords words that are stuck with a Stampede. Which, wow, something just like hit my window. I think it was a butterfly because it didn't make noise. But there's some sort of Stampede where it's like, once I start, I'm not going to stop. And it's a fighting type. So there might be some fighting energy coming towards you. And to be honest, it's looking a little dopey. You know, here it is. This is an ass. So there might be some, you know, ass energy around. It says, loads weight up to 50 times as much as its own body weight, poses no issue for this Pokemon. It is skilled at making use of mud. So I have a feeling that, like, this person takes on way too much. Well, that definitely wanted to come out. Yeah, there's something that wants to come out. Every time I sneeze, I know something really wants to come out. And it's been stampeding for a long time. And it's because that this burden that's like 50 times its weight, you know, it's no issue for the Pokemon. But still, there's so much that wants to come out. It also says it makes use of mud. So I feel like this relationship or whatever could be very muddy. It's like muddied emotion. You know what I mean? Not clear water. What's the shadow? The shadow is Drifloon, transfer pain in reverse. So whatever this is, this fighting type, this stampede of whatever someone has to say, it's not going to transfer any sort of psychic pain. And I feel like that's kind of what it is, of like, I don't want to feel this pain anymore. I don't want this transfer of psychic pain. Yeah, wow. And that's what this person has to say. Let's see. It says, these Pokemon are called the signposts for wandering spirits. Children holding them sometimes vanish. So I feel like there is some inner child work that has to happen here, that there is some, you know, signposts for the wandering spirit, that someone's still going through, you know, their wandering spirit phase, you know? That's what I'm getting. What does Sagittarius need to hear about love right now? What does Sagittarius need to hear about love? Whoa. Okay. That came right at me and then wanted to fly down to the wall. Love will die if held too tightly. Love will fly if held too lightly. You know, that it very much is that delicate dance of like, you know, like if you aren't believing in miracles, of course, you know, it's going to fly. If you try to hold too tight, then it's going to die because it suffocates. What else? I feel like there's one more for you, Sag. Within you, I lose myself. Without you, I find myself. Then I strive to be lost again. So it's definitely some twin flame type energy of like, you know, you lost your sense of self. There's a lot of solar plexus chakra, like, you know, you can lose your sense of self, and then without this person, you are able to find your sense of self with this solar plexus chakra. And then once you are able to do that, then you strive to be lost in that love again. All right, what earth spirits can help Sagittarius here? What earth spirits can help Sagittarius? Island, solitude. Yeah, definitely some sort of retreat here is what I'm getting. It sounds like either this person's going to come forward with a message and stampede you with something. They don't want to hurt you, but that they need to retreat, you know, and of course it's going to be solitude because you're not believing in this miracle right now, because there's some heart chakra healing that you have to do. And so this is very much about spending time by yourself, you know, like without you, to find myself. What else? Well, yeah, green man using synergy, going right to the heart chakra. So the way to help you heal the heart chakra is by spending time in nature, like being around green. You have to like go into the forest and seclude yourself. You know, this is all about the heart chakra, the greenery. And look, like there's the cloud. It does get dark, but look at the things that are blooming in the dark. You know, this is very much needing to understand the connectedness of the heart chakra to the earth and how to help, you know, heal the earth as well. So, wow, Saggies. Okay, I hope that you got what you needed. Please like, comment, subscribe. The more energy that you send to me, the more energy I can send to you. As always, I appreciate your support. If you are interested in, so I'm doing a cord cutting ritual for the Gemini New Moon on the 22nd. So if you're interested in information for that, you can either hit me up on Instagram at Sachi the Scorpio, or you can email me at sachithescorpio@gmail.com. So I hope to see you again for the next spread, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. I love you very much, Saggy. Bye-bye.